Welcome to the HHA podcast. We're doing another video podcast. The last few series were at the Matthews Retailer Show. Now we're at the ATA show in Indianapolis. If you're watching on YouTube, check us out on iTunes and Podbean. If you're listening on iTunes or Podbean, check us out on YouTube. I'm with Rob Kaufhold from Lancaster Archery Supply. And Rob, thanks so much for meeting up with us and welcome to the ATA show.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to be here. Better to be seen than viewed.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about Lancaster Archery Supply and what is your company all about?
Well, we've been in business over 30 years. We're very passionate about all of archery, not just bow hunting, but target, recreational, and 3D archery as well. And we have a real passion for the sport. There's a little over 100 of us at the company, involved in distribution, international, work with companies and customers all over the world.
So with HHA Sports, you guys not only have a few in your showroom, but you actually ship them out to a lot of dealers.
That's correct. Yes, we have dealers all over the country, but our core market's the Mid-Atlantic states.
Cool. So if someone were to walk into your building, what would they see when they walk into Lancaster Archery Supply?
Well, we've got a very nice retail pro shop or showroom, and then about 6 miles away, we have a distribution center, 80,000 square foot distribution center, where all of the dealer distribution takes place and our corporate offices are.
And you guys help out bow hunters, but a lot of it is also the target archery. Is that a trend that you're seeing a lot of now? Are a lot of people more and more getting into that target archery?
We're seeing an amazing amount of young ladies, teenage girls coming out, being interested in archery because of the Hunger Games and other movies and the media that's out there. Guys too are into the zombie thing, you know. So a lot of things are being driven in target archery and recreational archery by the media.
And one of the things that I really like about what you guys got going on is the Archery Academy. Tell us a little bit about what you have going on to help get people started.
Right. We started a year and a half ago with the Lancaster Archery Academy. In that year and a half, we've introduced about 4,000 new people to the sport of archery. We've got HHA sights on every one of the compound bows there because it's nice and easy to adjust that single pin up and down for each individual archer. But we've got young ladies that are running that program, and it's been a phenomenal success.
Yeah, you've got people that are just doing that. So it's not like you're taking somebody off another job to do this. That's all these people do is help people shoot.
We have 2 gals full-time and a staff of part-time people that they don't sell anything in the showroom. They don't set up bows, but they're down teaching archery, coaching archery. We have people that weekly travel 3 hours, 3-hour drive from Virginia, New York, New Jersey in to see us for coaching and training.
And what's that like for them to come in there and get that hands-on training with people that's their specialty, is to help them learn to shoot? Well,
some of them don't have a pro shop near them. Some of them just haven't found a coach that they have confidence in. And so our goal is to help people enjoy the sport.
Mm-hmm. And that's a great goal, and I wish there was more people like you out there that was doing that and helping people get introduced to archery. And it's one of those things that at least I see when we teach kids to shoot. I mean, the light bulb goes off and they get super excited about it, so it's fun to see.
Yeah, as a parent especially, I'm a parent, but you see a parent and a child taking just light up when they have success. They pop a balloon, or they shoot their first 3 golds, or whatever their goal is. And it's a great life sport. It teaches goal setting, discipline, concentration. It's a great character building sport, a great lifetime sport.
So people can come into your showroom, see what you've got. They can also order online. I mean, you've got a website that you're selling stuff for all over the place. Why should somebody buy something from Lancaster Archery Supply?
Well, when you call or you chat online or email us, you have a dozen archers there's 12 of us in our customer service department, and the whole gamut from expert traditional archers to bow hunters to Olympic recurve champions. But all of our staff, we are archers. We know this inside and out. If you want to compare an HHA sight to some other sight, or you have questions about the advantages of a single pin sight, let's say, thinking of HHA, we can explain all that. You know, if you have any questions, once you get your sight and you mount it up, we can tell you about, you know, the different sight tapes and how to get all that worked out.
So you're buying from an archer. I mean, something you can get some real good advice when you call in to you guys.
We're just a bunch of archery geeks.
Speaking of archery geeks, you have a whole bunch of archery geeks in your area pretty soon. You've got your classic coming up. Tell us about the tournament that you guys put on every year.
Well, the Lancaster Archery Classic is our 12th year. I have to pinch myself. We only ever wanted to do one, just to kind of invite people to come see us and get to know us a little bit. We're in our 12th year. We have over 850 people registered as of now, so we'll have 850 to 900 people come in next weekend. We'll give away $80,000 to $90,000 in cash and prizes, and it's been a phenomenal success. We'll have HHA there, as well as several dozen other manufacturers that'll be there that archers can come and talk to. We have, I think, 10 or 12 seminars by pros that people can take part in free of charge.
So a lot of dollars on the line there, and some big time archers, but it's not just for the big time guys either. You've got some kind of amateur classes and some bow hunter classes.
Oh, absolutely. I'm blown away. We have 42 barebow shooters. Now, barebow shooters don't have much need for an HHA sight, but it's just awesome to see those grassroots guys. We have 42 barebow archers come in, and they're shooting for like $1,600 is the top, the number one, you know, champion prize, you know, in that class. But like, you know, we have a bow hunter class, real strong bow hunter class. It's not just for the pros, certainly.
So a lot of cool different classes, a lot of opportunities to get involved, but if you don't want to come, maybe you don't want to compete, there's a lot of other things going on that people, they want to just come and watch and get involved in those seminars and just see what it's all
From
about.
the seminars to just being there and watching, you know, you could be a weekend bow hunter, and by sitting there and watching the guys execute the shots well, and just talking to them, there's no other tournament, no other venue that all of the top archers in the entire country are so approachable. They're just hanging out, you know, very accessible to everyone. So we encourage you to come out, and if you can't make the trip, take and check it out online. You know, it'll be live cast all weekend. So especially on Sunday, there'll be a live coverage with commentary there of the Classic. So you can check it out online on YouTube.
And speaking of venue, you've got a new venue this year. Why did you move the event?
Well, we had 496 people in the ranges at the shop. Now, if you pack 496 people into our place, and even more during like the shooter reception with families and spectators and things, kind of understand that it was a little cozy last year. So we did expand it to a hall where we can hold, you know, eventually well over 1,000 people, 1,000 shooters.
So plenty of room now. And
Plenty of room now.
Ability for people to really get a chance to see what's going on and not be packed into a small
Come to
area.
Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It's the center of Amish, everything Amish and archery.
So a really fun event and lots of things going on. Is there something that you know what we didn't talk about? Is you've got an optimizer on your bow. Tell us a little bit about your experience using the optimizer.
Well, I really like, for years, you know, you shoot multiple pins, and, you know, there are times when, you know, you're, you know, 36 yards and you're trying to gap between pins, and inevitably, you know, the pin drops down and you end up not aiming as precisely as you'd like to. So, you know, the thing that I like about a single pin sight, and the HHA in particular, number one, the durability and how tightly things are built, and that I can have confidence in that sight being where I need it to be. And then just in general, the single pin, you know, you're just able to execute shots more precisely.
And have you seen the new Kingpin, and what do you think about that?
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that, getting out there and hearing whatever all the target archers think of it. I think it's got a bright future.
Yeah. And is there something I didn't ask you about that maybe I missed and you want to talk about before we leave?
Oh heck, we're just glad to be here. I mean, it's been I just love being involved in archery. The greatest thing about you know, being 32 years so far in the archery industry is all the people, all the customers, all the people that are passionate about the sport that we get to spend our lives with.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun party. You come here and there's a lot of business going on, and there's a lot of money involved in putting this show together, but it's kind of a family reunion every year here.
Oh, absolutely. You lifelong friends.
So a lot of fun. Rob, thanks so much. If people are looking to get a hold of you or try to see what's going on at Lancaster, how do they find that information?
Well, of course, the website, you know, is a great way. course, Facebook as well. You know, you can reach me. You know, my email address is on the website. You know, we're very accessible. So, you know, you look me up on Facebook too, whatever.
Perfect. Thanks, Rob. We appreciate your time. It was a lot of fun talking to you, and have a great show here at the ATA. And hope you enjoyed the podcast, and we'll see you next time.